Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Ghaziabad for Khiladix Legends Cricket Trophy 2023. This is match number 9, Vizag Titans versus Guwahati Avengers. First, we'll have a look at the points table. Guwahati Avengers is at the bottom of the table. They must be very disappointed. And whereas Vizag Titans is on number 2. Vizag Titans have played 3 matches in total. 2 of them they've won, and 1 match was abandoned due to rain. So they got 1 point each. They had to share a point. Whereas Guwahati, if you talk about Guwahati, has played 2 matches, but they have lost both the matches. So they are at the bottom of the table. So this is going to be a crucial game for them today, because if they lose today's match, their hopes will shatter to reach the semi-finals. I have Monty Panesar with me. Monty, it's a very important day for Guwahati today.
Yeah, it's a very big game for them. They obviously need to win today, because if they lose, I think 3 in a row, I think effectively they're probably going to be out of the semi-finals, like you said. So, you know, they've got a strong batting lineup. On paper, they look like probably one of the strongest sides, but they just don't seem to perform, not gelling very well. And I think that's one of the challenges in this league, is that you've got to get the local players, the Ranji Trophy, and the international players, get them together to work together. Yeah. And Guwahati Avengers just haven't found that formula yet.
Yes. We'll talk about Upul Tharanga, we'll talk about Yusuf Pathan. Both of them scored a half century, but it went in vain in yesterday's match. Yeah,
Upul Tharanga was in fine form, and he just got out the wrong time when, you know, one sort of bite and got his off stump. And obviously Yusuf Pathan got up the order, took on the responsibility as he does as a power hitter, and just a bouncer. So, you know, you can see that on this pitch is really difficult once you're set to keep on going. And we've seen batsmen sort of get to 50, get out, and I think that's probably where the difference lies, is that once their batters have been set, they seem to lose wickets in clusters. And today, if they, you know, get that chance, they may just have to have one person to say, right, I'm going to take the responsibility, and that's what they need at the moment in their side.
What do you think, what main correction they need on their side right now?
I think one of their batters, once they're in, they've got to make their mind up who's the guy that's going to bat long, either to set the total or chase the total down. And they can't just rely on their heavy batting lineup, because it's difficult on these kind of pitches. I remember playing on pitch number 1 when it was the first game. First 10 overs, 12 overs, I think there was 120 for none. And then next thing, we pulled it back very nicely. So I think, you know, as a batsman, you've got to decide who's going to, once you're in, who's going to bat long, and then the others bat around him. So they've got to work out who's going to take that role.
Yes, that one role, whereas in Vizag Titans, that role, Stuart Binney's playing. He scored a half century in the last match, and in the match before that, he was just 1 run short of a half century. So he's playing quite consistently.
Yeah, while the other side, obviously, you know, Vizag Titans, they seem to find a winning formula. They've got obviously good batting at the top of the order with Nick Compton. Then they've got Stuart Binney and also Sunny Singh. So they've obviously batted really well, and they had a really good partnership yesterday. I think 107, and I think that eventually that just changed the game completely. So all it takes is one big partnership, and suddenly the team's in a really good position. So, you know, they're obviously with 5 points, just below the Chandigarh champs, because we've got obviously a higher run rate. So it's good to see that they've found a winning formula. It's Guwahati Avengers. It's just a team, you know, you're scratching your head, you're kind of thinking, you know, where is their next win going to come? And this is a must-win game, absolutely. If they don't win today, I think effectively they'll probably be the team that's not going to make the semi-finals.
Exactly, and it's going to be a very, very long day of cricket today, Monty. So we are all ready and excited. Let's look at the toss now.
Second place is 6. Vizag Titans sitting pretty on top. Guwahati Avengers looking for their first win. We have a change of captain today. The legendary Sanat Jayasuriya leading the Guwahati Avengers. Tisra Perera leading Vizag Titans. Mr. AP Singh, our match referee. Sanat got the coin. Yep. Heads is the call. It is tail. Sanat Jayasuriya has won the toss. Sanat, good to see you. Be captaining a side. What are you going to do?
I normally win the toss. So I'll bowl first.
Awesome. And any changes from your team from the last game?
Most probably same team, and I think in the morning wicket will be a little bit of moisture will be there. It's a two-pace wicket early in the morning, so we thought of bowling first.
My question was just to be that about the pitch. First game starting at 10:30. How do you think this is going to play?
It's a bit of a dark side. I would have watered a little bit last night, so we thought of bowling first. Yeah, and we have been batting first, but no won a game so far. So we thought of bowl first early in the morning this particular game.
Great. All the best to you.
Thank you, Maha.
Tisara, you lost the toss. If you had won the toss, what will you have been doing?
Honestly, we would have to bowl first because of this is a used wicket, and but can't help, we can't control the toss. Then we have to do something. Anything we won the toss and we lose the toss, so we have to do everything.
So your recovery time was less than 12 hours playing last night. How so is the body?
Actually, I did only 1 over yesterday, so then I'm well prepared, and so hopefully our boys will do something special today.
Any changes from yesterday's team?
Only one change. Isuruddin not playing and one batsman coming.
All the best to you.
Thank you.
The news from out here is that Guwahati Avengers have won the toss and they are elected to bowl first.
So Guwahati Avengers, when won the toss yesterday, they chose to bat first, and now they've corrected it and they've chose to field now. Do you think it's a good decision, Monty?
Yeah, I think it's a better decision for them because they've got such a strong batting lineup with the likes of, Yusuf Pathan, Upal Taranga, Jayasuriya in there. They've got obviously Anrit Singh, Dino Best with his ball. I think early on with the new ball probably be better this morning. And I think it's probably the better decision because for them, they're probably a better side knowing what the total they need to chase rather than sort of setting the agenda. I think they're a better team chasing.
All right, the other team?
And the other side, obviously, we've got the Vizag, the Titans. Nick Compton is going to, bat at top of the order. We know with Stuart Benny, who's been in tremendous form with the bat and the ball, has been, really good. And also Pereira, he's scripting the side really well. Yesterday bowled a little bit, did his bat with the job. 17 runs off 7 deliveries. That's all you need from his bits and pieces stuff that he does as a captain. But in general, I think the difference has been with both sides is the captaincy. Pereira's been much more better. He's just been a lot more calmer. He's given, Pacific roles to his side. Titans just look like a much more organised team. They just know how to win, how to sort of, counter different sort of situations. So today, I reckon I'm going with the Titans.
Oh, you've already told your prediction then. I was about to ask you that. Anyways, thank you so much, Monty, for your time. All right, now over to you, commentators.
Thank you, Shivali. Yeah, Guwahati Avengers having their last bit of pep talk by the legendary Sanat Jayasuriya, who's leading in place of Yusuf Pathan. Yusuf Pathan is playing in the 11, but just the change in the captaincy, just change of luck maybe. Played 2, lost 2. Sometimes it might work in your favor. But the Vizag Titans, they are sitting pretty. Second in the table, led by Tisara Pereira. Had a fantastic win against the Patna Warriors last night, continuing their good work. That man on screen will be wanting to get one bigger. He's been getting good start, but just couldn't capitalize on the starts what he has had. Pretty sure if Nick Compton gets going, he will love these conditions out there. Same pitch being used. Looks a good one. Still, the groundsmen have done a good job in watering the pitch, getting it right, rolling it for a while exactly. He was telling me for about half an hour this morning just to get top player quite hard and strong. Those are the 3 games Nick Compton has played. First game, he's got a half century, 92 runs in 3 games. A very good strike rate of 132 almost. And non-striker, Malkan. He opened yesterday as well. More of a player who are quite aggressive, 41 runs. Like to improve then on that strike rate as well as the runs tally. Tino Best with the new ball. He will love these conditions up in the awning. Hopefully can pitch it up a little bit, get some swing. Did it yesterday, he got some shape, and if he gets shape with the pace but Tino Best bowls, he can be lethal. Never a dull moment, Tino Best being around. And Sanat Jayasuriya will be wanting his strike bowler to get him some early wickets upward. Square leg and deep third man are the two fielders saving the boundary. First ball coming up. Tino Best it is. Oh, it's kept a bit low. Slightly dig in by Tino Best. Didn't get up. Surprised Nick Compton. It's a 10:30 start, remember. Pitch may be just tacky with overnight watering. That's why Sanat Jayasuriya at the toss said that he's opting to bowl first. Live from VIP Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Ghaziabad. As hosted us really well. 5th day going on, game number 9. Conditions have been really good. Swing and calls the wide as well. First runs on the board. Tino Best will be encouraged with that start. Getting some shape. This is what he can do when he pitch it up. In the end, too wide and rightly called by the umpire. Never happy, Tino Best. He's letting the umpire know that it may be a margin call, or else a polite good morning. Right out your stump, called wide again. I think it's a decent call. Umpiring has been quite decent right throughout this tournament. Gets the shape. It's important you start from the right occasion, and right line and length. This time, way outside the off stump. Nicely bowled. Pace and bounce and a good length by Tino Best. That's more like it. Big Barbadian. Sanat Jayasuriya at short mid-wicket. Maybe, just maybe thinking to get himself at the slip cordon. The movement what he's getting. Third man been moved finer by Sanat Jayasuriya. Down the leg side. Should be a leg by. Indeed it is. I say a very good morning to Monty Panasa, who almost had a sprint across from the Invision across the line.
Yeah, thank you for your lovely introduction, Marif. And it's a lovely day today. Probably the best day of the tournament so far. Absolutely beautiful weather. That nice glaze on the wicket. I think Tino Best is going to enjoy most of these conditions. Certainly looks a lot more mobile. It's running in nicely at the moment. And for Guwahati Avengers, this is an absolute must-win game. They've lost 2 in a row and they've got to find a way of winning. I think they've done the right thing. They've given the responsibility to Jayasuriya to lead the side. He can sort of do all the strategy thinking. Some of the other bigger players to focus on their game. Oh, that's a lovely delivery. Just see he's got a bit more bounce. The snap is a bit more better this morning.
Beat for face there, Malkan. This is what Tino Best can do for you. Surprise many batsmen around the world. He's done it for many times and he's still doing it in this Khiladix Legends Cricket Trophy in Ghaziabad. It's a docile pitch, slow pitch, but the effort will never be less from Tino Best. Neatly played towards short fine leg for a single.
Yeah, played a lot with Best, some of the other leagues, and I always say to him, bite the apple. Bite the apple means that when he loads up, that right hand is close to the chin, like you're just taking a bite from the apple, just to hold that position. And in coaching, it's just a little. These are the little things we have that sort of helps up under pressure. So just there, that point, he's not biting the apple today. He's certainly bowling pretty well.
But is he biting today, a laddu?
I don't know. I think it's a very big orange. It's not very close like we normally talk about. Well, end of the over. That's 4 for none.
And the two teams, Guwahati Avengers, looking for their first win. Played 2, lost 2, and Vizag Titans played 3, won 1, lost 1. Beg your pardon, 1-2, and there was no result as well, sitting pretty in the second position. Just the one change. Surudana giving a rest. It's been a strenuous schedule, and the fast bowlers got to be looked after. Avengers winning the toss and electing to field, which I think was the right call, looking at the conditions. While I was out there for the toss, the pitch looked a bit tacky. Anirudh Singh from the commentary box end to start the proceedings. Swing, nicely taken by Upul Taranga, wide down the leg side.
Yeah, we've seen with the new ball swinging, even during the day-night games and the morning games as well. Seamers are definitely sort of finding a way to adjust with that. He's swinging a lot. Great delivery to a left-hander. To get his line absolutely right, make the most of these swinging conditions. Oh, that's better. That's close. Oh, could that be a run out? It's all happening.
Direct hits are always a close call. Upul Taranga is quite confident quietly. The LBW decision by the head umpire was just outside the off stump, been hitting his front pad. But Upul Taranga was smart and was agile, and he threw stumps down. Always a direct hit, very close call. As expected, a direct hit always gets the batsman out, most of the time, if I may say. Great piece of fielding by Upul Taranga. Had the presence of mind to take the gloves off, threw down the stumps to finish Malkan Singh's innings. This is a brilliant start by Guwahati Avengers. After winning the toss, bowling first, this is what the captain Sanat Jayasuriya would have expected. Singh gone for 1, it's 5 for 1. Just what the doctor ordered for the Avengers. An early wicket, that too through a run out. Sunny Singh at number 3. Batted really well yesterday. Wanting to carry on his good work. Swing. Nicely bowled by Anirudh Singh.
Yes, an ideal start for Guwahati Avengers. direct hits. Always a very close call, but this is very good throw from Upal Taranga. Fortunately, it was a slightly schoolboy error. Start your innings, you want to be on the money. Oh, that could be that. That is out. That looked pretty dead, and I reckon that was hitting middle. This is beautiful bowling from Anurjeet Singh. Got the key man out, Sunny Singh, who was in tremendous form yesterday, but unfortunately today, he doesn't trouble the scorers.
Now, perfect in-swinger by Anurjeet Singh, pitching it up, the seam movement, swing, and a very, very positive call by the umpire. That would have been crash into the leg stump. Gone without scoring, Sunny Singh's 5 for 2 Titans. Vizag Titans in trouble. 5 for 2, and in walks Stuart Binney, who has been in brilliant form. 2 half centuries. Partner 49 the previous game, half century yesterday, some clean striking. Today, he has to negate the new ball. A strike rate of 228, that will be useful, but he has to negate the early storm by Anurjeet Singh and Tino Best from the other end. Down the leg side, oh, nicely bowled. I like this length by Anurjeet Singh, pitching it up and making the full use of the new ball.
Here's his last delivery. Look at that. Got it to swing late. He just gets that line a little bit outside off stump. Could be on the money. You're absolutely right, Maroof, that when it's swinging, you've got to give it a chance. Look to pitch the ball up. Oh, that was a close one. It's a different ball game now, isn't it, when the ball starts moving? Now, Stuart Binney's a fine player, but when he's swinging, his technique isn't really designed for that. It's just designed to hit the ball. Swinging here, as you can see the indecision in his footwork.
Yeah, Stuart Binney all his career has been a late order batsman, probably better number 6 and 7 player that finishes role. So all of a sudden he's batting at number 4 with a moving ball, with a slightly tacky pitch. It'll test his skills, test his technique. This is where his experience will count and come to play. Beautifully played. That's the class what Stuart Binney possesses. Some room and middle of the bat, and off you go. 2 gone, 9 for 2 Titans. Tino Best to continue. Beautifully played. Only finds a square leg fielder. 1 bounce to him. That was written all over it, a boundary. Nick Compton just couldn't get the placement right.
Vizag Titans 10 for 2. Look at the last delivery, the way it was played beautifully towards, and it was fielding. First wicket.
Nicely played. Oh, misfield by Yusuf Pathan at mid-off. Gives Stuart Bunny a boundary. Beautifully played. I like this length by Tino Best, trying to pitch the ball up and get some movement. But unfortunately for Tino, the misfield cost 4 runs.
127 boundaries hit in the tournament. Look at the last delivery, the way it was misfielded. Look at this. Good drive. Straight to Yusuf Pathan. He fumbled it and went to the boundary. 14 for 2. Third over in progress. Not very happy.
Oh, hey, no, Tino. That's not on. This is a gentleman's game. Unfortunately, he need to calm down a little bit. Hopefully, Stuart Binney is not that much in trouble. This is what you don't want to see in a cricketing field, unfortunately. But it has happened.
There was a little nasty one. Direct hit. Hit to Stuart Binney there. Busted is being called.
In an international game, Tino Best will be in trouble. Because he simply cannot do, and the batsmen are far away from the stumps. He wasn't aiming at the stumps. It was straight out of the body. Straight down the ground, picks it up. See where the stump is and where is he throwing it. Just not on. Unfortunately, these are the things that I don't like to see in a cricketing field personally.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was not required. He was going back to his crease. There was not needed at that time. Thrown back that far. Directly hit Stuart Binney there. 14 for 2 at the moment. Busted is being done. Stuart Binney there. He's batting on it. The help of 5 deliveries. Yeah, that's what. That's anxious. Pathan there.
Yusuf Pathan trying to calm Tino Best down as Stuart Binney is given some medical attention by the physio, who has ran into the field. Looks like it's right on the right arm, probably where the bony area is in the elbow. It's never a good sight. Slight delay in the proceedings as Stuart Binney unfortunately copped a throw from Tino Best.
Definitely that was not required, but at the moment, 0.3 overs, bowled 14 for 2. And let's look at how that ball was hit. Stuart Binney there. How it was played defensively back to the bowler, and there was no need to put it back. Hit the stumps, which actually hit Stuart Binney on the right elbow. With a lot of pain with that. He was working in there. Must have hit very hard on him. Best. Having a chat with captain. Calming him down. Does not show the aggression the way it was done. Then put it in the bowling.
Exactly right, Alok. Show the aggression with the ball in hand while rolling your arm over, not throwing at the ball batsman. It's just not on. I bet you my bottom dollar, the next delivery is going to be aggressive bouncer. This I'm going to predict right now. That sort of a character Tino is. He's fiery. He's always competitive. He'll always want to be in the limelight. Let's see.
And that also be an indication how Yusuf Pathan has calmed him down. Let's see. Let's understand what comes next.
For 2, looks like Stuart Binney is all right to continue for the moment. Same field remains. Physio does his job. Quick checkup, quick chat to Stuart Binney just to find out everything is okay.
Angry young man.
Good to see Stuart Binney taking in right spirit and good to go. He's a competitor as well, Stuart Binney, and had a decent career in the IPL cricket for his state, Karnataka. He's played for India as well. Hold some records. He'll be angry. He will be wanting to go up 1 against Tino Best. As expected, the bouncer comes in.
You were right on the target. That's experience. When you have a legend sitting on your right, Parvez Maharov, who's already predicted that. Yes, it was a bouncer. When he was trying to pull it down, missed the line, resulting a dot ball.
The follow-up delivery. Whether Tino Best is going to be aggressive as he is, or Stuart Binney will go 1 up against him. Let's have a look. This is a great battle. Nicely played by Stuart Binney towards third man for a single.
That's also a kind of a mind game, Parvez, because Stuart Binney has been hitting back-to-back half centuries. It could have been one of the strategy for the mind game. Cricket is all about strategizing and performing the right thing at the right moment.
It's all good if it's in under the spirit of the game. That's all well. Just don't feel there's room for aggressiveness just like that. But saying that, we have gone through the pace. Tino Best continues. Stuart Binney continues. It's good to go for the moment. Nicely played by Nick Compton towards Khiladix for a single to end the third over. 16 for 2.
Yeah. Do the fucking back, Nick. Do the fucking failure, Nick. Fucking shit, look at him. Hey, go, Tino. Get over, buddy.
It seemed to continue from the commentary box end. 2 wickets gone in the power play so far for the Titans. They lost yesterday's hero Sunny Singh first delivery to under single BW. The way towards Khiladix for a single down the leg side.
And it's been white cricket up till now. Last boundary we saw 5 deliveries ago. First match of the day for the Khiladix Legends Trophy 2023, played at VVIP Stadium, Jawaharlal Nehru, Ghaziabad.
Oh, another bounce attempted by Anurag Singh. Stuart Binney giving the full Monty. If he had connected it, that would have been out of the stadium. Take a look at this for a swing.
That was a beautiful delivery when he was trying to pull it down towards the mid-wicket and square leg fence, but didn't get to the line of the ball, resulting a dot ball. This is 4th over in progress.
Another bouncer. Stuart Binney rolls his wrist over it and misfields. And who's that? That man, Tino West.
There was a misfielding and 4 runs have been taken for that. Binney has been aggressive, but not much of an avail of a power play. Look at this, beautifully pulled away. Another look, pitched up delivery, bounce, short pitch bouncer there, and look at the way it was misfielded, fumbled completely. Body was not getting with the ball, and that's how, resulting a boundary there with the misfield.
Upishly driven, no damage done. This good bowling by Anurudh Singh, who's been hitting the deck really hard. The first 2 games was really impressive, especially the yesterday's lose to the Indo Knights. He bowled actually really well against a very good batting lineup of Indo. Today he started well as well, getting rid of Sunny Singh, being aggressive against Stuart Binney.
Sorry.
Slower delivery this time. Anurudh Singh continuing his good work. And Stuart Binney probably trying to punch straight down the ground. The ball held up and an easy caught and ball.
Oh, that was very, very easy. Shot didn't get, it was a pitched up, bounced up delivery. Just look at it. Very well. Short pitch. Straight catch, dolly to Anurudh Singh. Another wicket. Stuart Binney batting. Just got out on 13 with 11 deliveries. The partnership just ended with 21 runs. Titans at 21 for 3. The last ball of the 4th over.
It's quite a power play so far. He had everything. He had drama, he had wickets, he had falls. And it's been great for the 2 games. Khiladix Legends Cricket Trophy, day number 5, match number 9 has lit up. Naman Sharma at number 5 for the Vizag Titans. Backs up against the wall after the big win against Patna Warriors yesterday. Struggling a little bit with the conditions, and especially against some aggressive bowling by Tino West and Anurudh Singh.
It's been a very eventful power play, like a Bollywood thriller. It has emotions, has item song, everything in it.
Nicely bowled, a very good over for the Avengers, just the 5 runs and wicket. 21 for 3 after 4. Standings, the Chandigarh champs sitting pretty with Vizag Titans with the same number of points. Net run rate champs are far ahead. Then comes Knights, the Warriors, the Ninjas and the Avengers. The Ninjas and the Avengers are looking for their first points, whereas the Knights got 4 and Warriors got 2. change in the bowling for the Avengers. Nice start, very good start, right on the money.
Good change in the bowling. Varun is blocked. Varun Khanna, left arm spin orthodox. Diagonal, going to bowl to Nick. Batting at 3.
There's some turn as expected in this pitch. What will be the game plan Nick Compton will be using against the left arm spinner? What are the hitting areas? He has to come down, go over long on. If not, gives him some room and pierces offside field. Just like that. Comes down the ground but only gets inside edge.
They was trying to hit it down, but it was a clever bowling by Varun there. Got some turn also, the last delivery. 5th over of the power play.
It's good stuff. Very good bowling by Varun Khanna. Good start. 4-dot deliveries. Pressure piling up on Nick Compton. Just have the feeling he's itching for a boundary. The options are quite less. This is a good one. It was full and Nick Compton on one knee hammers it over mid-wicket for the first maximum of the day.
Nick Compton was waiting for it. The moment he saw some air in the delivery, he has come out aggressively on it. Let's look at it. Tossed up and beautifully executed 6 on the long on fence. That's the last ball of the. There was 119 sixes so far in the trophy.
Oh, much quicker by Varun Khanna. Beaten all ends up. 5 gone. 27 for 3.
Well, that's the score of Vizag Titans at the moment. Nick not out on 9 with the help of the 13 deliveries. Malkhan got out, was a run out. He scored just 1 run. Sunny LBW beautifully there on just 2 by Anurit. Binny Cotton bowled Anurit again. Successful bowler Anurit with 2 wickets. 3 down now. Yes, Rana. He's another veteran cricketer. He's been going to start the proceedings. Change of voice in the comm box as well. Welcome, Monty Panessa.
Yeah, thank you for your lovely introduction. Yeah, it's been a good start for the Guwahati Avengers. A good toss to win for Jayasuriya. I think that combination is working well, where the likes of Yusuf Pathan can probably focus on his bowling, batting. Jayasuriya, who's an experienced Sri Lankan cricketer, one of the legends of the game. It's a lovely shot, giving it a bit of room over extra cover. I think that's what I've been impressed by the Titans. They've been probably the team that have tried to get the bowler to bowl differently. When the bowler is in good rhythm, they move around the crease, they're doing something. This man Jayasuriya, he's a wily customer. He'll exactly know how to set the field. Get the best out of his bowlers. It's been quite smart from him. Don't look so frenetic in the field like the other day. So taking responsibility of your field setting as well, which is a good thing to do. Key man Nick Compton, fine player, Somerset Middlesex player. That down the ground. Good start from Avengers.
And Monty, there's another good thing that they have three good left-arm spinners. You saw Varun in the last over. We have Rana now. And Jayasuriya is also going to ball. Then they have three good left-armers, which is going to make the difference.
I think so, and I think they've this time round got the probably team a bit more bright. Like I said, the leadership, when you change that, change the dynamics. Certainly had a great start at the moment. I think during the day, it's just the first game at 10:30. Probably be the only one on a Super Sunday today. It'll be a feast of 3 games. 12 hours of cricket, spoiling cricket fans in this country. That's short, and that's a lovely shot. He's put it out of the ground. Lovely shot. Second 6 of the match, and that's end of the over. 37 for 3. It's gonna be yeah, and power play, I reckon, is gone for Guwahati Avengers. 3 for 37. They tend to say it's a famous stat in T20 cricket. If you've got 3 wickets in the power play, fielding team has an 80% chance of winning the match. It'll be interesting to see. Good start. How they change their bowlers. Obviously, spin is going to be heavily relied upon, especially with the left-arm spinners with 2 right-hand batters. The new bowler, Varun, is obviously bowling his second over. Oh, that looked quite close. Yes, I thought that was out. Being a left-arm spinner myself. Wicket to wicket, sliding on with the arm. Lovely delivery by Varun Khanna. And that is a big wicket because Nick Compton is the guy who can bat long. But this was wicket to wicket. Look at that, hitting middle. Yeah, just gripped, just straightened it up. And he's absolutely delighted. Nick Compton innings come to an end. 11 runs off 16 deliveries. And the score is 37 for 4.
Also,
well, this is good captaincy from Jayasuriya. Having a bit of a conversation with Yusuf, probably talking about how to bat on this wicket, possibly how to keep him quiet, or maybe he just wants the ball. He wants to bowl to the left-hander. Herrera, used to these kind of positions, coming in so early.
well, when you are there in the com box with 2 legends, you know, you have a lot of good talks happen. In the com box becomes very entertaining when you have Monty Panesar and Parvez Mahroof there. Both of them talking about liking each other and lot many other things. And also this is the second lowest power play. Indore Knights scored 35 and today we saw 37.
That's a lovely start by Pereira. He's got to somehow build an innings here. Obviously lost 4 wickets. And the previous wicket, Compton, is an important man, this guy. He can bat, anchor the innings, but that, playing right across the line there, I think he's done him with the angle and then just got it to turn enough. Absolutely adjacent for me. If I was I am a left-arm spinner. If I was bowling, I wasn't given out. I've been disappointed. I think this is the right option now. They're going to knock it around for a little bit. Try and just keep batting like this, possibly for the next at least 6 overs. I think they can't afford to lose another wicket. Big, big trouble. Maroon again, I've been impressed by the spinners. Domestic spinners in this league. See another canny operator. No, I often find it fascinating how they're able to turn the ball, bowl with the arm, just like that one. It's obviously going at the ball, looking for the turn, and he just comes with the arm. It's a skill that a lot of Indian spinners can do very naturally. Lovely delivery there. Very skillful bowling from Varun. End of the over, 40 for 4.
After 7:40 for 2, and when we have two commentators, and one from Sri Lanka and one from UK, and both of them are good power play highlights. Incoming delivery, LBW there. Look at this. Oh, that was a bad misfielding by Tino Besh there. Oh, what a lovely, very easy catch. Cotton bowled. And there was hit firmly to the mid-wicket fence for a 6. This has all happened during the power play. I was saying two commentators, one from Sri Lanka and one from UK. And when they speak Hindi, it is amazing sight to watch and to hear.
I'm sure you guys have a right laugh. You're probably thinking, oh, he's got the syllables wrong there. He's got the wording slightly not in place. But yeah, I can speak a little bit of Hindi. आज बहुत अच्छा दिन है. आप बताओ, ये दिन में तो हाइड्रेट होना चाहिए सबको. जो आज टाइटंस ने बड़ी difficult position में अभी है. And Tino Best, and I hope he keeps that ball in his hand. Yeah, incident earlier on against Stuart Binney, not in the spirit of the game. A coach and a captain, I would not endorse that kind of behaviour. And if this was an international fixture, I'll certainly get him off the field. He should not be throwing the ball like that to the bowler, well, to the batsman. And I think that changed the context of this match. He needs to calm down, focus on his bowling, and let that ball do the talking. And this is how it happened. Nicely punched down, completely unnecessary. What is the point in that? I do not understand. Stuart Binney, he's been in fine form, and he does something like that and not even apologise. This is not spirit in the game for me, to be honest. I think after the game, I would like to see him have a chat with Stuart Binney and give him a massive hug and apologise for that. Doesn't look good for the game of cricket.
That's Stuart Binney there, calm, composed, experienced campaigner, who's in the form, but today was not good with the bat. Unfortunate there. The ball was hit on his elbow. Set over in progress. Tino Best is the bowler who's bowling his third over. Already conceded 11 runs. Is yet to find a wicket.
He's just got to focus on his line and length. Timo in a strong position, and this could be the 5th wicket. Lovely bowling from Tino. And he's happy with that. And he's such a better cricketer when he just focuses on his bowling. He's got so much talent. Doesn't need to be so aggressive towards the batsman. Just let the ball do the talking. Obviously, Newman's innings come to an end. 9 runs of 10 deliveries. Much better. Aggressive into the batsman. Good bounce up and a nice simple catch. It's 41 for 5, Titans. Oh, he's trying a bit hard there, slightly wide. And I think these are the areas he just should focus on as an experienced campaigner like he is. Eyes action going down, straighten it up a little bit, like I used to say at mid-on to him, bite the apple. They're the areas his energy and mind should be. He's such a better cricketer when he just focuses on being aggressive, bowling with pace. That's a lovely piece of bowling there. Nice little bouncer sitting in the pitch, difficult to hit. Cross seam position. See a lot of experienced bowlers do that when they can't control the swing. Oh, that's nice bowling. That's better. Much better from Tino. But that incident, it doesn't look nice. Doesn't look nice in cricket. I'm sure the coach and Stuart Benny at some point will have a word with the match referee. Will he get penalised after the game is over? It's up to the match referee to decide. Hitting someone like that, you could injure someone. Could be out of the tournament. Just don't know why fast bowlers do that. They've got pace. They can hurt you with pace. When bowling, certainly not hurt a batsman when you're throwing it at him. It's a lovely piece of bowling. Nice and aggressive. Obviously in a much better space. He's aggressive, isn't he? This is good. This is where Tino Best should be. Giving them the eye. Making them feel scared, intimidated. That's what fast bowling is about. He should use that to his advantage. But I would not endorse any of my fast bowlers to throw the ball at the batsman. This is a way to be aggressive. Snap hard, bowl quick, at the body. The odd stare. All the great fast bowlers. Oh, that's lovely full bowling. Pace. End of the over. 43 for 5. Yeah, it's been a good bowling performance. Started off with Anrit Singh. He's taken 2 wickets for 10 runs. Then backed up nicely by Varun and Tino Best. Definitely used most of these conditions, slightly seaming conditions this morning. Groundsman even told me yesterday. Tends to get that glaze. It's that glaze which we all know. It's a bit of seam movement. Oh, and that's out. Varun gets his 2nd wicket. And Ishan Malhotra is out. He's a great striker of a cricket ball like we saw him yesterday during the day-night game, but this is completely different conditions for the Titans. And this is just a short and wide delivery. Easy wicket. Nothing short really. Ishan Malhotra, 1 run of 4 deliveries. Scores 43 for 6.
It's been a very good bowling. That's Ishan Malhotra. Walks back to the pavilion. Just scored 1 run. Bested 4 deliveries to it. Vizag Titans into trouble now. 43 for 6.
Boss, Gino, slip okay? Don't slip. Yeah, slip me. Don't ease up, fellas. Don't ease up. Set me there. Set me. Go, boys. Come on, boys.
A lovely bowling there, beautiful flight. But I think when everything's going your way, even the bad deliveries get you wickets. Certainly been
You there. Boss.
Avengers Day. And I think everything changed when Tino obviously threw the ball at Stuart Binney. Things just sort of shifted towards Avengers. Use that to the advantage. Jayasuriya is a smart captain. Knew how to make the most of this. And turning as well. Pereira, he's got to quickly work out his options against spin, because he's so used to hitting the ball after the 15th over. It's unfamiliar territories for him, but he's hit that nicely into the gap. That's the right thing to do. Put the bad ball away. Lovely 4 over extra cover.
Six wickets on 48. 9th over in progress. 229 boundaries have been hit the tournament so far. Hot Sunday. And cricket is getting hotter at Ghaziabad. What a lovely hit. Overs the long off.
Yes, it's good hitting from Pereira. Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do. He's got to play to his strengths. Keep batting the way he does. Nice shot down the ground. Anything flighted, he's going after it. This is good. Slightly quicker, but playing the less risky shot. That's end of the over, 54 for 6. Has been kind of just getting to double figures and then losing wickets constantly. Haven't really able to build the innings, Titans. They've been very good. I think the change of captaincy, like I said, and the big man himself, Jayasuriya, been brilliant. Watching him going about his rotating the bowlers, and now he's bringing himself on. Over, I think, 400 ODIs, plenty of experience in the shorter format. One of the legends of Sri Lankan cricket, world cricket, in the white ball format. Yet to take a wicket. He's got a good chance. 6 down the Titans. That's lovely bowling. Often we've seen this. Teams in a dominant position, they tend to loop it up, give it air, enticing the batsman to hit it out of the ground. And again, Clever bowling. Watch him very closely. The way he uses his fingers, the way he completes his action when the ball turns. This will be a good contest. Senior Sri Lankan versus the youngster Pereira. Sure, Jayasuriya would love to take his wicket here. And I'm tell you what, he will definitely let him know about it as well. And I'm sure he's going to give it air. He's going to say to him, I'm going to give you air. Go on, see if you can hit it out of the ground. That's what we love about this league. There's always little competitions happening, games within game. Player versus player. Oh, he's giving it air. Oh, he's gone for it. Lovely length. Held it back nicely. That's the difference between Varun and Jayasuriya. He's obviously giving it air, but that length is a yard back. And again, giving him the width, enticing him. I like it. Like how Jayasuriya is giving him the incentive. Go after me. Go and hit me for a 6. And again. That could be 4 runs. Little inside neck, and even Jayasuriya is surprised. He's competitive, isn't he? Once he gets in the match, he's thinking, hang on a minute. Are you sure about that? He doesn't want to give him a run. He wants to tell him who's the boss. Very competitive, both Jayasuriya. And that's what we like to see. One of the greats of white ball cricket, taking the game extremely seriously. Again, oh, he's given him. And he's taken it. He's taken a bait. That's a lovely shot. End of the over. 65 for 6. And it's a strategic timeout.
Please.
65 for 6 after 10 overs. Vizag Titans are in trouble, but skipper Thisara Perera trying to hit out from this trouble as well. Massive 6 in the last ball of the last over of Sanat Jayasuriya. That probably one of the biggest sixes in this tournament. And the 6 wickets have been fallen in the first 10 overs. There was a run out. Direct hit by Upul Tharanga, keeping wickets. And Sunny Singh, first ball from Anurudh Singh. That was the second wicket, first wicket for Anurudh Singh. This was Stuart Binning being easily caught and bowled by Anurudh Singh with a slower delivery. Dick Compton. And the public mid-land leg stump, nicely bowled. Tino Best with aggressive bowling, bouncing Naman out. And Ishan Malhotra gives Varun his second wicket, neatly taken by Upul Tharanga behind the stumps. It's been a good pace for the Avengers, who's looking for their first win of the tournament. They've started really well, but skipper Thisara Perera fighting back for the Vizag Titans. Bowlers so far, 5 been used. Tino Best, impressive, 1 for 13 off 3. And Anurudh Singh and Varun has picked up 2 wickets each. And the top 3 bowlers have been really impressive. The other 2 just finding their groove in, just bowling 1 over each with 5 extras, 65 for 6 after 10 overs. Been a brilliant day so far. Remember, it's a triple header. Today, our morning game, our afternoon game, and an evening game. Amit Tomar into the attack.
Yes, also important here is that 34 dot deliveries so far in the 60 balls game, 10 overs. It's been wicket been falling one after the other on a regular interval. That has created a lot of pressure. Amit Tomar to start first over. Coming delivery.
I like this tactic used by Sanat Jayasuriya. Now bringing Amit Tomar. If Tisarapera has any weakness against somebody, that's against Ospin. And certainly with Tisarapera at the non-strikers end at the moment, just wanting to get the strikers in. I like this tactic used by Sanat, probably Pultaranga as well, getting the off-spinner, probably bowl around the wicket and tuck him up for room. Dot delivery.
The fielding has been good so far. Field placement has been very, very good. That's putting a lot of pressure on the batsmen. They are not going for singles easy there. They have to find gaps. They have to work for every run. Another wicket here. The first wicket, number 7, clean bowled.
Yeah, brain fed by Ashok Kumar. He has the captain on the other end who's been striking really well. All Ashok Kumar had to do is to get the captain on strike. But in the end, it's time to go by himself. And Kazas is extra. This good bowling by Amit Tomar. Wicket to wicket. Turns a little bit. And the plan has worked for the Avengers, bringing in Tomar. Ashok Kumar gone for 2. The Titans 65 for 7. Sunday fun day for the little man. Good to see youngsters coming into watching the Khiladix Legends Cricket Trophy in Ghaziabad. We've been seeing many young boys and girls coming out there, and he's just showing number 2. What is he trying to say that? He's saying peace for Stuart Binney and Tino Bess. That's great to see. Very good to see. Cricket is a religion, and it will only remain and only get bigger going forward. And nicely bowled. A dot delivery in the over.
Well done, buddy. Wicket nearing. Right. Yeah. This back. This one. Fine leg. That you back. Sweeper.
65 for 7 in 11 overs. Looks like Tino Bess is to continue. Ball is 3 overs, heart out. Picked up a crucial wicket, aggressive. And I think skipper Sanat Jayasuriya is going for the kill. He wants wickets and he's trying to gun down the run scoring by picking up wickets. Good to see the crowd over from the rooftop, whatever you call it, right above our cameraman. That's from the commentary box end onto the far left. We have the commentary box in, and we got a pretty picture at the moment. Short fine leg in, third man back, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, and sweeper cover. The 5 fielders saving the boundary against Tisara Pereira. Oh, a good bouncer, aggressive. Good to see Tino Best.
Bowling his 4th over. He's been aggressive throughout his four overs. He's also taken a wicket there. Let's look at lovely bouncer there. Ducked at the last minute. Good par. Sara Pereira batting on 23 with 12 deliveries. Ashish is the new man on the non-striker end.
Slow ball this time by Tino. Not giving Pereira anything full. He's been banging it shorter.
It's been a great bowling display since morning. This is the first match of the day. 3 back-to-back matches. Khiladix Legends Trophy 2023. VVIP Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Ghaziabad. It's been a hot sunny day.
All this time, Pereira quite reluctant to come to the front foot. This is good bowling by Tino Best. First the bouncer, then the slow ball, then the full one. It's time to pick up another wicket. It's time to buy a wicket. This is the right tactics being used by Tino Best. They're going for the kill. I think Pereira, the last remaining recognized batsman.
Tino Best is taking the test of patience of the batsman. He's been bowling well. He's not given any room for batsmen to freeze their arms and go for runs. That's pretty good bowling.
Nicely punched away. Dot delivery again. Probably Pereira playing the mind games here. Understanding that Tino Best is bowling at him to pick up his wicket somehow. Not giving the wicket and try to be aggressive from the other end. That's a good thinking by the captain of Vizag Titans.
Exactly, you're bang on, because there are 4 dot balls back to back, one after each other. 2 more to come in this over. Are we looking for the first maiden over? Let's look at that.
Another slow delivery. This is good stuff by Tino Best, mixing up his variety, the repertoire. And Pereira is quite circumspect, not giving the wicket, understanding this is the last delivery what Tino Best is going to bowl. Finish him off, see him off, and then tee off against the other spinners.
Well, excellent bowling by Tino Best. There are 5 dot balls, and that's to player of a caliber of Sara Pereira. It's been a very, very good bowling. Wicket to wicket, no width, and playing with the bounce and pace.
Final ball of the spell of Tino Best. Cut shot and picks it up. The tactic has worked for the Avengers. Tino Best was bought for a plan to pick up the wicket of Pereira somehow. And the way everyone is running in towards the car point field and Tino Best shows me that they are elated. There's nothing like a plan comes out and it works. This is brilliant by the Avengers, led well by Sanat Jayasuriya. And that man, Tino Best, giving his 125%, picks up the wicket of Pereira with a brilliant catch at cow point, which came in an awkward height. And Varun Khanna, I think, is a catcher. Pereira gone for 23, Titans 65 for 8. Viewers who are joining us right now, Vizag Titans are 65 for 8 after being put into bat. Yeah, Avengers been led by Sanat Jayasuriya, has been leading the team really well. Has got the Vizag Titans reeling at 65 weight. Pradeep Tanaji, the new batsman.
This also, we saw the first maiden wicket over on the tournament. Excellent bowling by Best there. Tanaji, Ashish played that driven to long on fence for a single.
Yeah, last wicket, Tisara Perera, that was a big fish. Captain of the Vizag Titans was striking really well. That was the first wicket being run out. Tisara Perera, what a big wicket, what a big fish it's been. Amit Tomar picked up a wicket as well in the last over of Ashok Kumar, who tried to go over mid-wicket. And skipper Jai Surya bought Tino Best from the pavilion and tried to get the wicket of Tisara Perera, and does the job in the very last delivery. Again, Amit Tomar strikes. Castling the middle stump again. This is not so good batting by Pradeep Tanaji. Just a couple of deliveries and then goes for a full Monty and loses his off stump.
A lot is happening this morning. We saw the second lowest power play runs being scored. We also saw the first maiden wicket over. That was the wicket. The foreign last, that was wicket number 9. 66 for 9.
We should get it out of the way early. Huh? Yeah, rest all day. Just get tap. Senior pro. Oh, lefty. Gino, you go back. No, it's okay. Dino.
66 for 9. Amit Tomar picked up 2 wickets for just the 1 run in his second over. Bought in with a plan and he has delivered for his captain. The last man, Bharat Avasthi, left-arm spinner on strike. First delivery. Oh, hammered down the ground, and a great piece of fielding and extra cover.
12.4 overs, 66 for 9. Are we heading towards the lowest total of the tournament so far? Another delivery outside the off stump. Dot ball. A lot has happened this morning. 9 wickets have gone in just 12.5 overs. 66 runs being scored.
Yeah, it's been a brilliant performance from Guwahati Avengers.
Yes, yes.
And Amit has bowled lovely there. That's the end of the over. 67 for 9. Yeah, they couldn't really form a partnership, and the only one was with Pereira and Ashok. That came to an end. So it's pretty much, yeah, it's been over 50 dot balls. They just haven't really got going, I think, since that incident with Tino Best and Stuart Benny, kind of like destabilized the Titans. And it's been 18 balls since the last boundary. Obviously changing the field, making sure everyone is in the right place. It's a huge difference. The team is together. Obviously using that to their advantage, and they certainly have done. Happens in cricket sometimes. You can get sort of a little bit put off. And I think Jayasuri understood that. He got his troops together. It's been brilliant after that. It's been an absolute, probably best bowling performance of the tournament. I'm sure this will probably be the lowest total. 107 was the last one. Lovely bowling. And it's difficult. I think the only option they have at the moment, both Ashish and Ashwati, is just to bat out the overs. Not try and give their wicket away. And even if they don't go for any runs, it's okay, it's got plenty of time. Got another 6 overs after this. Current run rate up 4.9. And Guwahati Avengers has been absolutely brilliant. Tino Best has slightly calmed down. Just on his bowling. Nice shot down towards deep point. Centre the over, 68 for 9. Well, projected score is 97. The last wicket, I think that'll be a great achievement if they can get to that. Well below par this. I think everything just went Guwahati Avengers ways. The decision making and changing of bowlers. Bowlers were smart. They knew when the batsmen were going for the boundary option, were looking to come aggressive. There was changes in their lengths. And the collapse started 21 for 3, 66 for 9. After that, fourth over, been unbelievably dominant. I did say 80% chance during the power play. 3 wickets fall. I think this is 100% chance now. Guwahati Avengers should win this comfortably. The Titans should take something out of the game as well. 10th wicket partnership and bat as long as they can. From passages of play, giving good chance for Amit. He's already taken 2 wickets. It's been 26 balls since the last boundary. And since the last 30 balls, and he scored 13 runs, 3 wickets. Certainly pressure on the Titans. Jayasuriya told his team to keep that foot on the throat. Don't give this team a chance. Second in the table. I think Guwahati Avengers will pick up their first win. Unless something drastic happens. Slightly better. Just bat. See it as a net session. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Don't need to do any drastic, maybe until the last couple of overs. Some batting practice. Nice shot. That's a boundary. First boundary after a long time. And good intent. 231 for tournament. Short and wide. Nicely put away. It's been an indifferent innings. This is one of the rare moments Ashish has put the bad ball away. Yeah, they seem quite relaxed in the field. Why shouldn't they be? Really dominant. That's nicely tucked away towards deep mid-wicket. Fielding's been good. Bowling's been excellent today. That's end of the over. 73 for 9. It's been it all started off with that run out, I reckon. The Taranga presence of mind and lifts the team spirit. And then after that, it's just pretty much been the Avengers. All the bowlers have contributed, from Best, Anurit, Varun, even Amit at the end. And I suppose when you've got so many bowling options, as a side, always rely upon different bowlers any given time. And this is a good thing to do, get the captain on, get him to bowl us 4 overs at least. Sort of 8 bowlers already used. That's the difference between an international captain like Jayasuriya. 6 bowlers, say. And that's a great thing, isn't it? Having the legends of the game playing. Local, the domestic players, even like ourselves, will be learning a lot from him, watching him how he operates as a captain, the changes of field, the way he keeps the momentum going for his side. Seems like a natural leader, doesn't he? Comes natural to him, like does bowling, batting. One of the greats of T20 and ODI cricket here at this wonderful league. It's nice, enticing him, giving it air, getting that ball to go above the eye line. I reckon he's going to keep doing that. Like to entice him. Nice. Still got it, hasn't he? Even at the age of 50. Fit as a butcher's dog. Very dedicated towards his fitness. Very serious on the field. Competitive. He goes again for the reverse sweep. Earlier on, yeah, he was very competitive, wasn't he, with Pereira? Didn't want to give him any runs. So good to see Jayasuriya bowling. Good take as well. Nice. Gave him a little bit of air. Just sort of cut it behind for 4. That's the 8th boundary of the match. Titans, they keep batting like this, they may even get to that magical total of 100. You never know, they may have a chance. Not against Jayasuriya. He's a very canny operator. It's much better. Tighter lines, attacking the stumps. It's wonderful to see all the variations he goes through. Slower with the arm. That is beautiful bowling. That's experience for you. There's no substitute for experience, and there's no one who can replace Sananta Jayasuriya, the greatest of all time, of Sri Lankan cricket, of white ball cricket, and today he's showing us why. That was fantastic bowling. Deceived him. Beautiful arm ball, didn't pick it, and just cannon onto the stump, inside edge. Pretty much sums up the day for Guwahati Avengers. They've been absolutely brilliant from that run out from Taranga, and after that it's just been brilliant from Jayasuriya. He's led from the front and he's been absolutely great. And I think it's always a great decision to change the captaincy when the team isn't winning. I'm sure someone like Yusuf Pathan is probably having a word and say, get me up, I want to open the batting, finish this game off. They must be absolutely delighted. The Avengers, they have bowled magnificently well. Nick obviously got out for 11 of 19 deliveries. And then after that, there wasn't anyone who could really get on with the innings. The key man, Sunny Singh, was out for LBW with Anurudh. And then a great catch by Anurudh Singh to get Binny out. And once they were two out, the Titans were in a very difficult position. And then Tino Best focusing on his bowling rather than throwing at the batsman. He came back as well, did really well. And at the end, Amit picking up a couple of wickets. And then seeing the wonderful Jayasuriya getting that wicket. It's been a complete performance from the Vizag Titans. Partnerships couldn't really get going. And the highest being at the end, the bottom. The captain, Pereira and Ashok, 22 of 15 deliveries. Stop-start it's been for them. And when they lost their big boys, Sunny and Binny, they were in a difficult position. And then the key man, Nick, was out. He tends to bat longer. After that, it just wasn't, no one could get going. Wickets just kept on falling. And the bowling, Tino Best was brilliant, 2 for 13. And who has Faris got us at the dugout? I think the great man, Tino Best.
The great man, it did. The coolest granddad around from Barbados. Tino, the best. Tino, very well bowled, mate. 4 overs, 13 runs, 2 wickets. Only maiden for a fast bowler being bowled. You were aggressive. Brilliant today.
Yeah, man, I know. I absolutely love playing cricket, bro. You know, when you're retired, but these little leagues give you an opportunity to get back fit and strong and really enjoy what you love from a kid.
Absolutely. I mean, you say retired, but you don't look retired the way you're bowling. Your heart is there, your body is there. How you keep training? How you motivate yourself? A message to the youngsters who's a tough fast bowler.
Yeah, look, I spent 6 years in the army. So I joined the army when I was 16 years old. So when I played for West Indies, I was in the military. So my attitude was all about fitness and strength. So now I'm actually in my third year doing my bachelor degree in strength and conditioning. So I run the St. Lucia Kings in the CPL as their strength and conditioning coach. So I always tell them, you got to work harder than your coach. If your coach is fitter than you, you're wasting your time.
That's for the youngsters. And also, there's a story about the bite the apple in the other countries. I'm sure you might be biting the laddu in India.
Absolutely, the Indian delight. Nothing like the Indian delight for breakfast. Make sure you get one in the morning.
You heard the great man. Tino, thank you very much. Keep going and all the best. Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Cheers, boy.
Cheers, boys. Thank you. Over to you, Monty.
Yeah, it's a wonderful Tino Best there. Great energy. Beautiful character in the game, and he's wonderful to see him at the age of 40 keeping his fitness high as ever. And earlier on he was bowling magnificently well. Brilliant to see him perform today. Here was the wickets, and this was great bowling. Bright lines early on, a lot of swing. Managed to get Sunny, and this was obviously another great delivery, closer to the stumps. And then you got Binny out, the key man. Lovely piece of spin bowling, just holding its line. That was pretty adjacent. And after that, kept on falling. And then Malhotra just chipping the short delivery. Tino Best bowling, focusing on his bowling. He's loving it. And this was out. York. And then going for a big heave. Another wicket. Amit. In again. Straight to the man at point. His last delivery of his spell. See the delight in his celebration. There again, ball wicket to wicket. You miss, I hit, and this was the best of the lot. Jayasuriya getting the last wicket, showing his guile. And the target, 79 runs off 20 overs, run rate of 3.95. And we'll see you all after the break. Yeah, welcome to match 9, Guwahati Avengers versus Vizag Titans. And since Avengers won the toss, it's pretty much been the Avengers all the way through. Been a brilliant bowling performance. That run out from Taranga, the presence of mind to get Mulkan out, and after that, it was pretty much the Guwahati Avengers show. Sunny getting out and Bini as well. When they got out, and everyone just felt like a deck of cards. They need 78 runs, win this match. 79. Tino Best led the way with a couple of wickets, and everyone chipped in. Anurik, 2 for 10. And also Varun, he did very well with 2 for 21. And Amin at the end with 2 wickets. This was a complete bowling performance from the Avengers. Really good to see. With so many bowling options, everyone chipping in. So the target, 79 for Guwahati Avengers to win. Should be pretty straightforward. The dominating performance. Change of leadership has worked for the Guwahatis. They've done really well today. I'd like to introduce my commentator, co-partner, Faris Maroof.
Hello Monty, hello to all our viewers joining us in this coverage of Khiladix Legends Cricket Trophy from Ghaziabad. Mentioned about how crucial win would be this for Guwahati Avengers. Lost the first 2, they had to win this somehow to stay in the competition, and they've done it in style so far. Aggressive, knowledgeable, tactics, brilliant. And Vizag Titans, after fresh from winning the game last night, just bungled down, didn't they?
Yeah, today's been a completely different performance, and I always said that a change of leadership is a change of fortune, and it definitely worked for them. The likes of Yusuf Patani has a lot on his hand, doesn't he? And I think the coaching team here, they'll be slightly disheartened after such a great performance yesterday in the day-night match. A quick turnaround hasn't really worked for them. That is, yeah. I think I would love to see Sanat Jayasuriya come out to bat. He should come out. There's not much to. We would like to see him bat like he used to.
Pretty sure everyone watching this coverage would like to see the great man coming out there and tonking those big cut shots, the flick shots. Fortunately, just nursing an injury in his arm. That may be putting him back. But saying that is someone, he's a fighter, he's a competitor. Standing so far, Chandigarh champs, led by the great Monty Panasa, up in the ladder with Vizag Titans. Equal the points, but the champs' net run is far superior to anybody. Then the Knights and Warriors tied. Not tied, Knights at 3rd and Warriors at 4th, and the tied in the bottom, the Nagpur Ninjas and Guwahati Avengers, who have a chance of getting those 2 points and going up the ladder. It's all to play for. It's a triple header. The second game starts at 3 o'clock. It's the evening game at 7:30. So plenty of cricket coming to your doorstep.
Yeah, a lot of cricket, and it's a super Sunday today. A lot of people tuning in, watching, coming to the ground. It's absolutely great. Look at them, they're loving it here. They'll be here all day. They'll be here till 10 p.m, I reckon. We're spoiling them with live cricket. The Khiladix Legends Cricket Trophy. And the fans themselves enjoying a nice, beautiful day. We don't want any rain today. We want it to be some fantastic cricket to offer. 3 games. And the fans themselves will be hoping to see some of their favourite legends in action today. And Anurit Singh was brilliant. He was swinging early doors, and he certainly got the lines right, got the key wickets. This was a key person. Sunny Singh getting him out. And then Bini, 2 big hitters, completely changed the game. And he's relaxed. Why shouldn't he be? Get yourself a nice cold drink of refreshment. sit there and an easy target. Discussing a lot. They don't really know what's happened. I'm sure when games come back to back, it's difficult to regroup. And the game's coming up later in the day. Second game. We see it's the Chandigarh champs. They're playing against the Nagpur Ninjas. That's a big game for the Nagpur Ninjas. It's a must-win for them. And then the match 11, Patna Warriors, Faris Maroof, day-night game. Let's see what game plans he comes out with against Indore Knights. So we've got two great games. So, Maroof, what game plan you're going to have? Another day-night game yesterday. Obviously everything just couldn't go your way. Did you have a big meeting this morning, or what kind of captain are you?
Absolutely nothing. Just had a good night yesterday. See you at 6:30 today. That's exactly what I said. One of those days where, Monty, you just have to forget about it. Nothing went right after the first 10 overs when Vizag Titans were just tottering around, and then all of a sudden a brilliant knock by Sunny Singh and Stuart Binney took everything off. So I reckon when those things happen, it's very important as a captain just to calm things down. There are 3 more games to go, and the guys will come up out there even hungrier to perform because they know everything is up for stake. And the first target is to get in the top 4. Once you get in the top 4, it's anyone's game. And, yeah, it's a big game, of course, definitely. It's a big game, massive game. Indore Knights after fresh from the win yesterday. Phil Mustard, Dilshan Munavira, all these players were magnificent yesterday. It's going to be tough work, but I feel definitely the partner has the players to do it. It's about regrouping again and going out there and having fun and entertain.
What are the challenges when you play during the morning like today and then a day-night match?
I feel for the Vizag Titans, just finished the game around what, 11:30 yesterday, or 11 o'clock, and they had to play again at 10:30. So the schedule is brutal. That's why I asked at the toss from Tisara Pera how are the bodies. They're so. They said, you know, he's fine, just bowled 1 over. I'm pretty sure the rest of the players who must be feeling it. It's about having that team environment and that feel-good factor in the team to go out there. End of the day, this is a tournament where you go out there to have fun and entertain. T20 cricket is all about entertainment. And at this time of our careers, where we are retired professionally, it's all about going out there, having some fun, and being present, and spread the love, spread the game in and around India. So I reckon if you do have that right attitude, I reckon you will enjoy this game, even though you have a tight or brutal schedule.
Yeah, sound advice, that. I think sometimes we tend to move away from the passion and the love for the game and take the game far too seriously. But this young man, Stuart Binney, unfortunately, he got struck on his arm, and hopefully it's nothing too serious, because I love seeing him bat. He's got a bat in his hand. He's got a wonderful striker of a cricket ball, and he's been striking him well for the Titans. Let's hope it's nothing too serious for him and he can play in the next game. But for the Titans, you don't want to feel too disappointed. That's the key with T20 cricket. Some games you win, you lose, you want to remain balanced. And I've always seen that some of the great players of the game and the greatest, they always have a sense of balance. Don't get too attached from winning and losing. As long as you're learning and having fun and enjoying the game of cricket, always enjoy playing.
It's a good point that you brought up, Monty, about learning. I think even though we are retired, you and myself and the rest of the international players who played professional for so many years, we still learn about the game, new things, new adventurers, new tactics. That's the beauty of this game. Until you die. I remember the great man Sachin Tendulkar in an interview said that cricket is a game you're never complete. You never will be a complete man. Every time you will learn new. It's important to have that open mind where you learn rather than having the ego of being an international player and saying that I know everything. Rather than that, stay grounded and be present. Upul Taranga playing his second game, 54 yesterday, striker of 200. He was in superb form, striking the ball from the first delivery. And the non-striker, the right-hander, Sanat Jayasuriya, is expected. Probably will be batting in the middle overs. Vishnu Khatri, playing his third game. Decent, I mean more than decent strike rate, 216, best of 70. Pretty sure Pultarang and Khatri would like to finish off in style and quick as possible.
Yeah, absolutely, because the run rate may come into play later down in the tournament. Got another few more games to go, so they would want to finish this in style if they can. And Anish, the off spinner. Nice bowling. Wicket to wicket. Bowling probably the perfect line and length. Just need a few more runs. 79, I'm not sure it's going to be enough in this game for the Titans. Never know till the fat lady sings. Oh, that's short. And it's straight to the deep man. Deep mid-wicket.
Talk about the fat lady. How about Tino Best having a laddu for breakfast? More than the apple. I think he'll have laddu every day after the performance today.
Absolutely. Give him a laddu every time, and I think that will calm him down. One laddu a day keeps the doctor away, as they say in India. And he certainly needs a few laddus. And
God bless the diabetic patients. Monty, I know you love your laddu. We every do. I think every time, whenever I come to India, I make sure that I take a few away, because my kids and my wife and my mother just absolutely loves it, including myself. That's my weak point. Sweet and laddu is my biggest weak point.
yeah, there's I absolutely love laddus. My favorite one is besan laddu. You give me a besan laddu, I'll do anything for you. I can jump off a bridge or whatever. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite. I'm sure it calms the temper down as well. Certainly will calm Tino's best. Today's got a couple of wickets, done really well when he focused on his bowling. Give him a nice besan laddu, maybe 2 or 3. I reckon he'll be a happy man. Nice delivery. Oh, skidding on. Not much turn there.
Pultarang is slightly circumspect, isn't he? Usually very aggressive against off spinners over extra cover. Taking little time, keeping a bit low as well. Some turn just outside the off stump. This pitch will keep low. This is the third day been played on in this pitch.
It's nicely punched down the ground. End of the over, 3 without loss. It's quite a modest start at the moment from Guwahati Avengers. No pressure really. They can knock these off, hopefully with ease. I think there's much demons in the pitch. Seems pretty straightforward. They seem quite quiet and subdued. The Titans seem a bit soul-shocked, aren't they? They don't know what's happened. Producing such strong performances, a couple of games.
I think they were caught napping after the first ball duck for Sunny Singh. He has been the stalwart in that middle order, as well as Stuart Binney was caught on ball. Once those two left, I thought the Vizag Titans were found reeling in the middle order.
That's nice bowling from Ashwati. He's been the pick of my left arm spinners, I reckon. The local domestic spinners in this tournament. Hugely impressed by him. The way he uses his fingers to turn the ball and then not finish his fingers. A lovely, just love watching him bowl. Beautiful action as well. Slip in place. Oh, that's just easy, isn't it? I reckon he's done that a few times in his career. Upal Taranga, lovely six. First six for the Avengers.
Easy as you like. A vintage Upal Taranga, very strong through the offside. Brings up the 123rd maximum. He understands if there will be no turn with the new ball, opens up the front foot, and off it goes.
Well, it's a change in field now. They've obviously brought the deep square up, and they've got a deep mid-wicket. And he's gone round the wicket as well. Nicely punched towards mid-wicket region. I think that's the difference, isn't it? When you see the international players play in this league, the way they construct the innings, the maturity, and also how they seem to just take ownership. Hugely impressed by Taranga. He's batted really well in this tournament. So changing the field, trying to get everything right here. There's only 2 men out during the power play. He's got a deep square leg and a long off. When this hammered down the ground for another boundary. Anything short just sits up. Easy pickings.
Now Vishnu Khatri, that's bread and butter. He's been in superb form. There was short, there was asking to be a hit, and hit he did. Fade down the ground, but bring up the 233rd boundary.
Oh, that's lovely delivery, giving it a bit of air. But also, I think captains have been quite strategic, haven't you? How impressed have you been with Jayasuriya? The way he's operated his bowlers, I think that's been hugely impressive.
Spoke about change of fortunes. That's what has happened today. And he's been quite tactful. And change of luck as well. Maybe that's what the biggest reason I look at. Beautifully played. Extra cover was in, and off it goes. Inside out for a boundary. 2 gone, 18 for no loss.
Ashish is back, bowling a second over. The off spinner, not getting much turn. She's going to keep bowling short into the pitch. So another boundary for Upal Taranga.
Put those in his sleep, Upal Taranga, through the offside. Anything short, anything wide, usually see the same result very commonly for the last few years.
Yeah, he's trying to get a bit of turn, but I think with the sun baking down on this pitch, wicket has gone flatter. It's much more easier to bat now. Maybe you should give it a bit more air, trying to get Upal Taranga on the front foot. He wants to get hit for a boundary, get hit off the front foot. That's a bit better. He's running on with the arm. Nice single as well. I think that's a much better option. Earlier we were talking about the captaincy of Jayasuriya. I always thought it was a good decision. Get the experienced campaign out to focus on marshalling his troops. There's no substitute for experience, is it, Maruf?
Also, he's somebody that he likes the leadership, likes the responsibility, likes to take risk. Would have asked the management if he could captain in place of Yusuf. Yusuf, I think maybe the responsibility would have been a bit too much. Rather play as a batsman who can be brutal and distract as much as possible. Whipped away towards mid-wicket. Officially for a moment, I thought it was going to the mid-wicket, but it's quite vacant there.
Yeah, the wicket's completely changed. It just doesn't seem like it's turning much, or earlier on we saw a bit of swing movement. Obviously fearing that Upultaranga likes pace on delivery. Even if it's not spinning, he's still batting really well. Oh, this is lovely hit. Lovely batting, nice flat 6. And it looks so easy for him just to come down the wicket and crest that over long on.
More of a chip. Mid-on was up, down the ground, there was no turn. Good shot against the turn. Beautifully played by Upultaranga.
And again, oh, nicely held back. And this is nice batting. He's obviously reading the bowler, but the bowler himself and Anish is enjoying the battle. Ashish enjoying the battle with Taranga. Nicely tucked away. Ascend of the over, 31 without loss. Really good start. 3 overs for 31 runs without no wicket loss, and the Titans were 16 for 2 at this stage. They're obviously not getting any of their pace bowlers to bowl at the moment. It's quite surprising to see. It's all been spinners. And it seems very easy to bat on this surface. The texture of the pitch has changed. They just feel, I think the Titans feel that they've completely been outperformed. They came out to bat. It's nicely hit down towards mid-off. And Ashok, gentle medium pace, maybe useful. Ashok Kumar needs to do something with the ball. Get some movement, try and do something, try and see if we can get a wicket. So changing the field as well. Trying to get mid-wicket across to cover. Third man up. You've got to do something, make something happen. You can't just let the game drift like this. Get a couple of wickets, get a bit of... That's a fine strike towards the leg side boundary. That's a 6. Third 6 for the Avengers. Now they're going to change the field again. And Khatri is getting into the act as well. They want to get the runs quickly. Help with their run rate. That's a lovely shot. Over deep square leg. Oh, and just when we were saying he needed a wicket, he gets one. A rare moment, something for the Titans to cheer about. It's always good to see.
Vishukath doing the right thing. Tried to finish off the game pretty early. The first ball, he went across, got a bottom of the bat, went for a 6. And what Ashok Kumar did well in this one was he pulled back the length and pulled back the line, as well as pulled back the pace. A slower delivery, mid-all ends up. And Mishu Khatri's short innings ends at 16. Avengers 38 for 1.
Yeah, Ashok must be delighted with that wicket. You've got to make something happen. Try and get a couple of wickets. You just never know. Put pressure on the Avengers. It's good to see they're not letting the game just drift. Let Guwahati get these total very easily. But when this man is here, Yusuf Pathan, strike rate of 182. I think we may see the game finish off very quickly. Nicely punched towards cover. So how impressed have you been with this whole performance from the Avengers? Batting's been good. All started off with your fellow Sri Lankan teammate, Taranga, with that run out.
Nicely bowled, Ashok Kumar, not giving any pace at all to Yusuf. I think they've been really impressive after the morale lose to yesterday to Indo Knights. They were brilliant, but in the end lost the game, came into the game, lost 2, played 2. We had to win somehow to stay in the competition, and the way they've started, and that's where everything changed. And as you said, sometimes the change of fortune comes from the change of captaincy. 4 gone, 38 for 1.
There's been great bowling from Ashish, but he wasn't able to get any wickets today. And this is Malinga for me. Maruf, I think he's modelled his action. Pradeep, Banerjee. When you're bowling it towards his legs, it's bread and butter. Upal Taranga has picked that up nicely. And it's the 236th 4 of this match. But that's easy as you like. And you played a lot with Upal Taranga. Has he always been impressive from his younger days?
Shared the dressing room with him ever since 2000, playing the Under-15 World Cup and the Asia Cup. Known him for the last 23 years, in and out. Somebody who's been aggressive when he has to, usually quite circumspect, cool, more of a laid-back gentleman. When he gets going, somebody that you like to stay away from. He has all the strokes, can cover leg side, offside, square, front. He can be brutal. We've seen many times, ever since he retired, playing many of the leagues around the world, have lit up and recently concluded the league in Qatar, became the man of the series. So he's someone that, just like Jayasuriya, just like a fine bottle of wine. The older he gets finer. Just 38. Another few years down the line, probably break all the records, but the Legends tournaments will have.
It's been brilliant, hasn't it? Saw him play in a couple of other leagues as well. 34 runs needed of 93 deliveries. I'm sure Yusuf Pathan would want to hit a few balls out of the ground. But I think as you get older, sometimes it makes it difficult with your hand-eye coordination. But look at Tharanga, he's kept himself fit. He enjoys playing cricket, he loves batting. But even with his keeping, it's the attitude on the field. You can tell how much a person wants to perform. That run-out was unbelievable. And there we go, Yusuf Pathan. He's picked that up nicely. And that's racing away towards the leg side boundary. And it's his first boundary.
And nowhere near the bat. He's trying to go probably over long on. It's got the thicker part of it, more of an inside edge. The big long handle of Yusuf Pathan and how strong he is, it just trickles to the boundary. Somebody, when he stays it, hits it, he says it. Last ball coming up. Full this time. Same line, same length, same result. Brings the 50 up as well. 53 for 1 after 5 overs.
It's been a brilliant performance from Avengers today. They all started off by winning the toss, and they bowled them out for 78, the lowest total of the tournament. And now they're batting really well. 53 for 1 wicket or 5 overs. Just been a completely dominant. They've been dominant with the ball, dominant on the field with the captaincy, and now with the bat. They keep striking it well, and they obviously want to get to the total as quick as possible to help their run rate overall. And this is nicely hit. And again, beautiful shot with the offside field up, the right option. Magnificent batting. Graceful, elegant as ever. Upal Tharanga. Slightly off cutter, but any width and room, he pounces on it. I'd like to welcome Alok on the commentary box.
Thank you so much, Monty. It's been a very, very easy match for Guwahati Avengers now. 57 already, just 5 overs. 16 progress in the power play. Well, that's the wicket here. Wicket number 2. And they just need 22 runs. Upal Tharanga just getting out at 31. Who was batting well on 17. This is Ashok has taken a good wicket here. Look at it. Little outside the off stump. Trying to drive it down to the over the top of backward point. But very good catch in the end. So there was Upal Tharanga's inning, 31 on 18 deliveries with 2 sixes and 3 boundaries there with a 172 strike rate. Very experienced campaigner. Upal Tharanga 57 for 2.
Come over, 4 left. Shok.
Ashok picks up his 2nd wicket. The in-form batsman, that was of Tharanga. Nice bowling, giving any pace. Earlier on, Got hit off the first delivery, but then he came back nicely. Ashok. That's the great thing about this league. He's bowling against international players. He must be delighted to get an international wicket. Straight to the man at third man. And this is long, straight, and big. Yusuf Pathan hits his first six. And he's enjoying this. And that's out of the park.
That was 126th maximum. Beautifully executed. Great follow through. Just out of the park to the long off fence. Yusuf Pathan team needs just 15 runs in 86 deliveries. He's having a ball of a match. Excellent fielding, excellent bowling, and thereafter enjoying the batting. Good batting practice at the moment. Another delivery, slower one this time by Ashok. Dot ball. Nirvan Atri, who's also a veteran player, who's been performing in all the veteran tournaments, inter-district, inter-zone, even in the nationals.
Yes, nicely punched towards cover. That's the end of the over, 65 for 2. So, yeah, after 6 overs, Guwahati doubled the score really, 65 for 2, and like I said earlier on, you lose 3 wickets in the power play, 80% chance the fielding side of winning. I didn't expect them to bowl them out for 78. And Malkan Singh comes to bowl. And that's nicely hit. It's a lovely shot down the ground. Yusuf is getting himself into form. He's batting very easily. It's 127-6. This is a lovely shot. Played against him in the A back in 2009. And even then he was striking the ball like he's doing now. Didn't manage to get him out, unfortunately. Got 100 that day in Rajkot. It's the first time I came across him. Since then we've become very good friends. It's a nice shot. And that's another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries, another 4 for Yusuf Pathan. One of the few batsmen in world cricket where he doesn't need any balls to warm up. He can get going from ball 1. And with 27 of 12 deliveries, very often done this in the IPL with KKR. Strike rate of 225. That is unbelievable. It's a great opportunity, isn't it, for the local bowlers to see how to bowl. That's high up in the air, and unfortunately he's given his wicket away. And that's always been the case with Yusuf Pathan. Huge potential. His cameo comes to an end, and he's done that very often. It'd be nice to see the team home with only 4 runs to go. But he's done his job. 27 of 13 deliveries. And he must be absolutely delighted. Malkan Singh, he's got an international wicket to his name. And he's got Yusuf Pathan out.
So Malkan is another player of veteran board. He must be a very happy man. Yusuf Pathan goes back to the pavilion with a 27 runs knock on 13 deliveries. 75 for 3 in 6.4 overs.
Middle on DJ, please.
Yeah, this is a great thing about the league, I think. There's some of these veteran players, they don't get a chance to ever bowl to international cricketers. And when they do get their wicket, I'm sure you get that ball signed. Definitely get that signed after the game. Go to Yusuf Pathan and get that ball signed. Malkan Singh. That's end of the over, 75 for 3. Yeah, Avengers have been brilliant, haven't they? Taranga, 31 of 18, and then Yusuf, 27, 13 deliveries. They're going to be a team in the business end. Going to be a difficult team if they get going. Captaincy of Sananta Jayasuriya has completely changed Guwahati Avengers' fortunes. They definitely seem like a team that, whatever's written on paper, they're playing to their potential. Titans, who've been really good in the last 3 games, probably played their worst performance today. That's close, and that's out. Guwahati, who I've been hugely impressed with, gets his first wicket, and this is good. They're competing even with 4 runs to go. So they're not completely feeling so down about this game, the Titans. They're taking something away from it. And look at him, enthusiastic, keen as ever. He absolutely loves the game, doesn't he, Guwahati? And Nirwan actually is out for 1. Scores 75 for 4. Yeah, lovely bowling by Guwahati, and always enjoy seeing the left-arm spinners get wickets. Not that I favour left-arm spinners. I'm going to introduce my fellow co-commentator, Faris Maroof. He's hugely impressed with Taranga and Sananta Jayasuriya, and I wonder why.
Next time, middle hand, please.
That's the great thing about a wonderful game. We produce some good friends. Nice way to catch up during these leagues. Some of the players we played with and against. That's off the legs. Could be end of the game. It's been a dominant performance from Guwahati Adventures. All started off from winning the toss. They won the toss, elected to field first, which was the right decision. Always feel this team is much stronger when they're chasing, and they certainly showed that today.
Monty, early finish means that we can have some time off in Ghaziabad and enjoy some local delicacy. It's about the laddu, Monty. Give it a go, give it a go. There you go. That's Monty Pansa, loves his laddu. And I'm too, I'm going to have it in a bit. Great scenes, great camaraderie in the comm box, great rivalry in the middle. It's all about entertainment, all about friendship, all about spreading love. 80 for 4. It's a thumping win for the Avengers. This is some sort of a statement after losing the first 2 games, coming back the third game. Have to win to stay in the competition, and they have done it in style. Led well by Sanjay Surya, Anurudh Singh, Tino Bess, Upul Taranga. The standout players, star players, have had a magnificent day. Hence, the Avengers cruising with a 6 wickets win.
Yeah, that's a very good performance by Tino Bess today. Just like this Bisan Loddu tastes sweet. Victory is sweet for Avengers. It was a must-win game for them. And they're certainly in a chance of finishing the top 4. It was a dominant performance by Taranga, 31 runs off 18 deliveries. And then Yusuf Pathan coming at the end, showing why he's one of the destructive players in Indian cricket. 27 runs of 13 deliveries, completed the whole performance. Been brilliant from 7.3 overs. Managed to get the total with ease. And it all started off at the top. 38 runs off 21 deliveries with Taranga and Vishnu. And then after that, as they kept on coming in, they kept on just going stronger, because for them it's important that they finish this game off early. They're taking all selfies, aren't they? They're loving Tino Bess, love his energy, what he brings to the game, his fitness, his enthusiasm. Everyone loves Tino Bess, because when he's bowling well, I reckon he is the best. He is fast, furious. Lovely snap at the crease. I think he was biting that laddu today. That laddu is tasting sweet for him. And for the Titans, there was only one bowler really. That was Ashok. Picked up a couple of wickets. Apart from that, everyone else went the distance. And Malkan got a wicket there in the end of Yusuf Pathan. Was it really? Apart from that, it's been a completely one-sided affair. It's been Guwahati Avengers Day. Been brilliant today. Been brilliant. This has been Upul Taranga hitting a lovely six on the offside, and then any width from the spinners pounced upon, and then using the feet as well. Nice flat 6, easy as you like. And this was probably the best shot of the innings for the Avengers. Nice little hit towards leg side, and then Ashok got in the act, got 1 wicket. Then when Yusuf Pathan came here, he was in boundary mode, and why shouldn't he be? Then again, lovely flick of his legs. That is bread and butter shot for Yusuf. Lovely to see. And just there, Taranga got out. Got himself an international wicket. Then Yusuf Pathan showing why he's a destructive batsman. Hitting a straight ball down the ground. But then he hit it again. 2 sixes. Trying to go for another one. But Malkan Singh got him out in the deep. Get that ball side by Yusuf. One of the greatest. And then he had enthusiasm and passion. And it just wasn't enough. In the end, the Avengers batted really well. It's been their day with the bat and the ball. They all changed when Surya became captain and he's done a brilliant job. So, yep, Titans out for 78. No one really got going apart from Pereira, but he got out from 23 of 17. Best got a couple of wickets with Unreet Singh picking up 2 big wickets. And then the Avengers been brilliant. Taranga and Yusuf leading the way. It's been a wonderful performance. They've won by 6 wickets. The next match coming up, match 10, Chandigarh Champs versus Nagpur Ninjas. And for now, we'll take a short break and we'll be back for the presentation.
A very good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 9, Vizag Titans versus Guwahati Avengers. Vizag Titans made the lowest total of the tournament, and Guwahati Avengers could easily chase them down and won by 6 wickets. I would like to thank our title sponsors in the beginning, Khiladix.com, co-sponsors Cycle Pure, Agarbatti, and Killer Jeans. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. Now, I would like to invite our presentation party and welcome Mr. Sudhir Kulkarni, Secretary BVCI, and Mr. Chandrasena Nair, Joint Secretary BVCI. Now I would like to invite the losing captain, Thisara Pereira. Lowest total of the tournament. What went wrong? What do you think?
I think, win or lose, it's part of the game, so not to worry about that, because I think we almost through to the semi-finals. So now we try our best, and it's happened in cricket.
All right, but had it been if you had won the match, then you would have jumped to the top of the table.
Yeah, but doesn't matter about the top two, because of however top four teams playing semi-finals. So just we are trying our best, and hopefully we can come back strongly next match.
All right, better luck for the next time. Thank you. That was the losing captain Thisara Pereira. Now I may please invite the winning captain Sanat Jayasuriya. Both the sides has Sri Lankan captains. You won the game. Congratulations, first of all.
Yeah, I won the toss and I won the match.
Yes, yes. This was an important win for you, because if you would have lost the game, then you would have missed the chance to reach the semi-finals.
Yeah, it was, I think, it was a crucial game for us, and it's a crucial toss for us to win, though, and we really bowled well, and it's a bowling and fielding effort. I think Tino came and got the crucial 2 wickets, is very important, and like I said, the batting was, we had a little bit of issue, but Upul is in good form, but other bowlers all bowled really well to get them all out on 78 runs, so I think it was a great effort.
All right. How are you looking forward at the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, it's important, another important game for tomorrow for us to win that also, because to be in the series. So I hope the players are a bit, it's not easy playing back-to-back games, 4 games in a row, but the players are very focused to do well.
That's great. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
That was the winning captain, Sanat Jayasuriya. Now may I please invite the man of the match, Tino Best. So please hand over the trophy to him. Congratulations, Tino. You're the fittest, as I always say. Congratulations for winning the man of the match.
Yeah, I thought that we stuck to our task this morning brilliantly. The surface had a little bit of moisture, and within the toss, our bowlers really exploited that marvelously. And, with me, I'm always going to give 150%. And I just thought that, apologize to Stuart, for hitting Stuart on his arm with the ball. But, that's in the game, and we're competitors. So, at the end of the day, we just want to go out there and perform for the crowd and for the people on television.
All right, congratulations. I'm going to let you go now, and all the very best for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Tino Best. Thank you, our presentation party, and thanks to all the viewers. Well, that's it for the presentation ceremony of match number 9. It's a Super Sunday, and we have 2 matches ahead. See you soon.